Black Clover, the problem child of the Big Four. Or was it really? This series has been put in the dirt for so many years, and it's about time people are starting to switch up on it. From having a shitty studio, to going on hiatus, to everyone dogging on Asta for yelling all the time. This series has definitely seen better days. In my opinion, I think Black Clover could have been something special if these problems weren't around. In fact, I think it could have been bigger than Demon Slayer. So in this video, we're gonna go over the reasons why I think Black Clover could have been bigger than Demon Slayer. So first of all, let's start with the story of Black Clover. Black Clover airs on October 3rd, 2017, and it honestly didn't come out with the best animation. Outside of episode 1 through 3, everything else was just pretty dog shit, I'm not gonna lie. But how and why did this happen? This is the same studio that did Naruto, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Tokyo Ghoul. All these series had great animation, so what gives? Previously, I just thought that Period was an L studio, bro. I thought they really just couldn't handle the sauce that Black Clover had, to be honest. But now that I'm educated a little bit more, I know that it's not really Period itself or the animator itself. It's more along the lines of the higher-ups and the production committee. So to give an accurate description on how it is the production committee's fault for all this, I need to explain on how production committees actually work in the anime space. So if you don't know by now, animes and anime studios don't generally make money from anime. You're wrong! The main push to get animes made is that it's just a big advertisement to sell more manga and merchandise. That's where they make all their money. And companies know this. Companies like Aniplex, Crunchyroll, Kodansha, Bandai, Sony, they know that you can't make money. So what they do is they come together and form something called a production committee. So they can split the profits and also limit risk for making the anime. And what this production committee does is that they set the budget for the anime, they pick a schedule, and they also pick a studio. Once the studio is picked, then the studio hires the staff, the director, and they must work within the budget and deadline of the committee. Then once all that's said and done, then the animators actually get to work animating. So you could have a god tier animator, Vincent Chanzart, on the team, bro, but if you don't give him money or time to finish the animation, it's gonna look like dog shit regardless. This is why the first 50 episodes of Black Clover look like complete shit. The production committee just wanted to capitalize on the manga hype at the time, so they only gave Studio Period 6 months to start animating the series. Nowadays, series get a year or longer of time in advance to develop anime. And do I need to remind you guys that it was on a weekly schedule when the seasonal schedule was already starting to become the standard? On top of not having time to animate, having a shitty budget, and it was a weekly schedule, all of this just combines in just one giant pile of shit. The only thing that really saved Black Clover in those days was the godsend of a story that Tabata gave us. And I already know what you're thinking. Oh, just give it up, Unc. You're just glazing Black Clover. No, I'm coming at this with real statistic and facts, brother. What happened when Black Clover got a hold of its animation schedule? According to Crunchyroll, in 2020, Black Clover was the favorite anime in 87 different countries, making Black Clover the most popular anime in 2020 alone. And if you guys remember, in 2020, we had the Elf arc. It's crazy to know that when Black Clover actually locks in, it's on the top of everything. But unfortunately, this hype didn't last forever, bro, because Black Clover went on hiatus on March 30th, 2021. Right in the beginning of the Spade Kingdom arc. And this might have been the saddest day of my entire life. But it wasn't a complete L because that same day the Black Clover movie was announced. Then fast forward 2 more years and on June 16th, 2023, the Black Clover movie releases. And this is the Black Clover project they actually had time to put love and care into. 2 years from announcement to release date, they better have put love and care into this shit. And I shit you not, within 2 days, this is a Netflix exclusive by the way, within 2 days, it was #2 most watched non-English films on Netflix. If that is not motion, please show me what motion is. But since there's no anime airing right now, surely the manga's doing bad, right? Well, yes and no. So on August 21st, 2023, Black Clover officially announced it's moving to Jump Giga. And if you guys don't know what Jump Giga is, it's basically Shonen Jump except it's posted quarterly instead of weekly. This means instead of getting a chapter every week, they're getting a chapter every 3 months. And why did this happen? Well, apparently Tabata's wife was experiencing some health complications. He wanted to become a family man, you know, step away, touch a little grass a little bit type shit. So he hopped onto this quarterly schedule, which allowed him to increase the level of his drawing capability, also ending the series at his pace and giving the fans just what they want in general. And you're probably thinking like, this definitely hurt the manga in some way, shape, or form, bro. Well, you would be kind of wrong about that, because even though it's on a quarterly schedule, meaning it's only coming out with chapters every 3 months, it still manages to get in the top 4 on Manga Plus. And we're above notable series like Boruto, Spy Family, Kagurabachi. Like, genuinely, how does a series do that well without any anime adaptation airing right now? The only logical answer is because it's a great fucking story. Actually, never mind. Let me show you what real motion is. Fast forward maybe another year in 2024. Netflix releases the info that Black Clover is in the top 5 most watched animes in the second half of 2024. This is with the anime not coming out with new episodes, and the manga is on a quarterly schedule, which means they're only getting chapters every 3 months. So for Black Clover to have top 5 most watch hours on Netflix, the biggest streaming platform on the planet, it really just makes you think that if it's doing these numbers with no anime and a limited manga, what would it do if it had the anime and the manga back on the weekly schedule with a competent studio? And I already know you're running to the comment section saying, well, Unc, that wouldn't really do shit, stop coping. But here's my evidence that proves that a great anime adaptation does wonders for a series. Exhibit A, Jujutsu Kaisen. As you can tell from this graph, volumes 1 through 13 sold relatively well, doing around 7 million copies sold. But as soon as that anime airs, all of a sudden people want to start reading JJK. Exhibit B, Frieren. This is a little bit more of a mild incline, but still, before the anime airs, it sells 11 million copies. Once the anime airs, add another 7 million copies on top of that. And the final boss of getting carried by animation, Demon Slayer. Through volumes 1 through 14, they only sold 4.5 million copies. Once that anime airs, I mean, just look at it. Do I really need to say anything else? This just goes to show that a good anime adaptation can really help your series if it's done correctly. And if you're Demon Slayer, then you're just getting carried by animation. And this is why I'm praying to God that Perry Out locks in for this next season, bro. I mean, we've all seen what they've done for 1,000 Year Blood War. There's no reason why they can't do the same thing for Black Clover Season 2. And actually, some news is saying that they're going even further and beyond what 1,000 Year Blood War was doing, because some reliable leakers online have said that they're getting A1 Pictures key animators for the 2nd season of Black Clover. And if you don't know who A1 Pictures are, yes, you do. They're the same studio that did Solo Leveling, Kaguya-sama, Sword Art Online, 86, Mashal, so they got some pretty good animes under their belt. And I got a lot of trust in A1, so hopefully they don't let us down. But I guess we'll see the true potential of Black Clover when it comes back with that 2nd season next year. Even if it's just halfway competent, bro, I think it's gonna do numbers. But there's only one way to find out. I'm keeping a receipt on all you haters, bro. We don't want you over here, bro. Stay on that side. I better not see y'all switch up on this shit. But that's all I got for you guys today, so you guys let me know if you guys think Black Clover would be bigger than Demon Slayer if it had a somewhat competent fucking system going on here. Also, I got the Discord link in bio, I got the TikTok, the Instagram, we're blowing the fuck up over there. Go check us out, and I guess that's it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.